What is happening, everybody? Market Monarch here. You might be looking at my screen thinking to yourself, what the hell are you looking at with a target of, what's that, 41,000? Oh, my God. But wait, where are we sitting at right now? 25 cents? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me bring you guys into what we're looking at right now. So, this company right here is called Hyperscale Data, right up here. Hyperscale Data Inc. Sorry, I should add that. That is important. The ticker symbol is GPUS. Ticker symbol basically just meaning it's like that. It's almost like an abbreviation for a company. It's basically the company in short form. That's all it is. It's like a nickname. So, Hyperscale Data. Recently, the CEO even bought up 200,000 shares. This is in like the past 2 weeks, man. So we getting into a real good stage with this company. They've done a lot of cool stuff this year, and the background on this company is crazy. So I have created videos on this in the past. If you just check out the Patreon, go to the collection section, check out the Monday Market Mashup or the stock picks, you'll be able to check out the videos I've created on Hyperscale Data. Some other videos too. A lot of the information I provide right now is for free, and it will be going on in the future as well. I think everybody should be able to benefit from things like this. So if I can win, why can't you, right? And that's my goal with this, is really to help individuals navigate through the storm and make more informed decisions, as well as learn how to use the markets and the charts to really gain an edge in this. Because, man, this is the system we're moving into. This is going to be like, if you not already getting into investing, if you're not already getting into crypto, you're doing yourself a disservice, because these are how the rich are getting richer. Like, this isn't just the only way, but this is how people are becoming rich, basically. And this is how the rich are getting richer. So take opportunities that are being given, because we at a very pivotal point in the market right now. This company right here, Hyperscale Data, has crazy history. It's been around since like 2006, or not 2006, 1960. Okay, it's been around since the 60s. So that's history. It has time in the game. Has an all-time high of 2.2 trillion. What? Like 2.2 trillion. Boy, that means if you held this, that you would be sitting at that right there. And that's what I mean. Look at this. So those blue lines are price targets that I have. Doesn't mean that it will indefinitely hit those zones, but if you've been in the Patreon, you'd understand why I favor those zones. And they usually are they are spot on. So, I mean, all I'm gonna say is, who knows what could happen. If everything continues to go well for this company, then it could be GPUS to the fucking moon, to the moon. And here you go. In 2000, right before the dot-com bubble, we seen the high that was created at 2.2 trillion. And then that's when the market started to decline. That was with the bubble, right? You got to remember, Hyperscale Data, it's like the backbone behind tech and AI and all of this stuff that we're seeing currently being pushed into our system, or into the way we're living. So Hyperscale Data Inc., it's focused on building and operating the physical infrastructure that AI and the modern tech, so even what I'm using right now, run on. So AI, you got to remember, it doesn't work by itself. Okay, it needs massive amounts of computing power. And if it needs massive amounts of computing power, that power, it lives in data centers packed with GPUs, servers, energy, and then also cooling systems. Hyperscale Data Inc. is positioning itself around that reality. Like, that's crazy. And they've been doing this. And that's the craziest part about it, is it's not that like they're new. You're seeing a bunch of data centers being built right now. Like North Virginia, they have, I think, the most data centers in the world. Take a data center haven over there. But GPUS, they've been in the game. And now they're the reason why their stock's at where it's at today is because you have to break down the old system in order to implement a new system. So if you look at like humans, for instance, if we want to become a new version of ourselves, we have to die to the old version of ourselves. We have to let that stuff go. We have to let the past be in the past and embrace what's happening right here, right now. So That's what they're taking advantage of. They're taking advantage of the opportunity that's being presented right here, right now. So they had to dilute the market, essentially saying they had to basically wash away the old system and prepare themselves to implement a new system with this evolving economy. Because they've been around, like I said, they've been around. So if we look in here, 2017, this was when they peaked last. This was right before COVID. So they would have peaked right before COVID, and they would have been chilling. This is what's this? 800 million. So you're chilling at that point, you know? You're chilling. If you basically diluted the market, you're chilling. So they were like, all right, let's let this market come back down. We'll reset the system and prepare for this new global paradigm shift, so that way we can take advantage of the opportunity that's being presented. COVID was really just a way to push us into this. Now that's why we're seeing 2026 and 2028. This is going to be the year the years where we see this full-on integration into the system. Now we're fully within this AI tech way of living. COVID was just the way to get us into it, and now we're in it. They're literally doing open surgery on us with this economy as we're moving through it. Like, it's crazy. We're alive, living our lives, doing everything, and they're just doing open surgery within the market. So that's what we're seeing here, and that's why the company's at where it's at today. It was just a restructure phase so that it can come back even better. And I'm not saying that it's going to be up in the 2.2 trillion. I'm not saying it's going to hit up here again. But all I'm going to say is, if you understand the history on this company, what it's currently doing today and what it's part of, I'm just saying GPUS to the moon, okay? So anyways, yeah, guys, check out the Patreon if you haven't already. You know, I post content like this every week, especially when it comes to hyperscale data. So I think if you guys really want some outlooks on just some sick assets that I've been looking into, shoot, come say what's up, man. You know, it costs no charge. It really is for free. So come say what's up, man. And then if you want more access to more information, that's where the charge comes in. But it doesn't matter. I just like engaging with my people. Anyways, y'all stay blessed. From the best. Peace and love.